Hello, amazing English learners. Welcome back to English Mastery Podcast. I'm Vey, and I'm absolutely thrilled to share today's lesson with you. Are you struggling with making decisions and expressing uncertainty in English? Do you find yourself getting stuck when trying to discuss life choices or future plans with English speakers? Trust me, you're definitely not alone in feeling this way. Today, we're exploring one of the most practical and useful areas of conversational English, talking about decisions, expressing uncertainty, and giving advice. Yeah, exactly. These are conversations you'll have constantly, whether you're discussing career moves, travel plans, relationships, or major life changes. We've designed this comprehensive four-step training method specifically to help you navigate these important discussions naturally and confidently. So whether you're planning to study abroad, considering a job change, or just want to sound more natural when discussing future possibilities, this episode is absolutely perfect for you. Get comfortable, grab something to drink, and let's dive into this incredibly practical English training together. Are you ready to master the art of decision-making conversations? Let's get started. All right, everyone, let's begin with part 1, active listening practice. This is where we develop your ear for natural English conversation patterns. Today, we're listening to Maya and Alex discussing a big life decision that Maya is facing. Now, here's what I want you to focus on. Don't worry about understanding every single word perfectly. Instead, listen for the emotions, the hesitations, and how they support each other through this conversation. You know what I find fascinating about these types of discussions? They're so incredibly human and real. We've all been in situations where we're torn between different options, right? What I love about English is how expressive it can be when talking about uncertainty and mixed feelings. Native speakers use such colorful idioms and phrases to describe these internal struggles. Pay attention to how Maya expresses her uncertainty and how Alex responds supportively. Notice the natural pauses, the thinking sounds, and how they build on each other's ideas. These conversation skills will help you connect more deeply with English speakers in similar situations. Conversation begins. So, Maya, have you made any decisions about taking that job offer in Australia next year? Honestly, Alex, I'm really torn about it. The whole situation is still completely up in the air, and I have no idea what to do. Wait, didn't you already go through the interview process with that tech company in Sydney? Yeah, I did, and they offered me the position. But I'm also considering staying right here in the city. My current company just promoted me, and I really love my team. Ah, so you're totally sitting on the fence about this major decision? Exactly. I just can't figure out which path would be better for my future. Moving to Australia sounds incredibly exciting and adventurous, but it's also such a huge life change that honestly scares me. I completely understand why this feels overwhelming. On one hand, you want new experiences and professional growth, but on the other hand, you're comfortable and successful where you are now. That's exactly it. I'm excited about the possibility of adventure, but I'm also terrified about leaving everything familiar behind. Plus, I'd be so far from family and friends. This is such a big decision, Maya. My advice? Take your time to really think it through, but don't overthink it forever. Sometimes we just have to trust our instincts. You're absolutely right. I need to make this choice by the 15th of next month, so I can't postpone it much longer. Whatever you decide, I know you'll make the right choice for yourself. You've got great judgment, and either way, you'll create amazing opportunities. Thanks so much, Alex. It really helps to talk through these feelings with someone who understands. Now let's move to part 2, essential vocabulary building. Let's dive into some absolutely essential expressions for discussing decisions and uncertainty. These phrases are incredibly valuable because they help you sound natural and thoughtful when talking about complex choices. I'll break down each expression and give you lots of practical examples so you can start using them confidently in your own conversations. Up in the air. This is such a perfect way to say that something hasn't been decided yet or that the situation is uncertain. It's much more colorful than just saying, I don't know. For example, my summer vacation plans are still up in the air because I'm waiting to hear about my work schedule. Or, the merger between the two companies is up in the air until they resolve the legal issues. Sitting on the fence. Ugh, this is a fantastic idiom for when someone can't decide between two options or won't choose a side. It's like being stuck in the middle, unable to move in either direction. You can use it like this. I'm sitting on the fence about which university to attend. They both have excellent programs. Or, stop sitting on the fence about the restaurant choice and just pick something. Take your time. This is a wonderfully supportive phrase that means don't rush or go at your own pace. It's perfect for showing patience and understanding. For instance, take your time with that difficult decision. There's no need to rush into anything. Or, when learning a new language, it's important to take your time and really understand each concept. Torn about. This expression beautifully captures the feeling of being pulled in different directions by difficult choices. It shows internal conflict and emotional struggle. Try using it like, I'm torn about accepting the job offer because the salary is great, but I'd have to relocate. Or, she's torn about ending the relationship because she still cares, but they want different things. Remember, using these expressions naturally will make your English sound much more sophisticated and emotionally intelligent. Now it's time for part 3, interactive question practice. Time to challenge your listening skills and practice responding quickly. This section is specifically designed to help you process English conversations more efficiently and respond naturally. I'm going to ask you detailed questions about Maya and Alex's conversation, and I want you to answer out loud. Don't just think the responses, actually speak them. I know, talking to yourself might feel a bit silly at first, ha ha ha, but this is honestly one of the most effective ways to build conversational confidence. Your brain needs to practice connecting English thoughts to English speech patterns. Think of it like athletic training. You can't become a great tennis player just by watching matches. You have to actually practice swinging the racket. Question 1. What major decision was Maya trying to make? Perfect! Maya was trying to decide whether to take a job offer in Australia or stay in her current position in the city. It was a really significant career choice. Question 2. How did Maya describe her current situation? Excellent listening! Maya said the whole situation was completely up in the air and that she was really torn about it. She was expressing a lot of uncertainty. Question 3. What made the decision difficult for Maya? Great job! Maya was torn because the Australia opportunity sounded exciting and adventurous, but it was also a huge life change that scared her. She was comfortable and successful in her current job. Question 4. What specific concerns did Maya mention about moving? Outstanding! Maya was worried about leaving everything familiar behind and being so far away from her family and friends. The distance was a major emotional factor. Question 5. What advice did Alex give Maya about making this decision? Exactly right. Alex told Maya to take her time to really think it through, but not to overthink it forever. He also suggested trusting her instincts when making the final choice. Question 6. When did Maya need to make her final decision? Perfect recall. Maya said she needed to make her choice by the 15th of next month, so she couldn't postpone the decision much longer. Fantastic work, everyone! These types of detailed questions help train your brain to catch important information and respond confidently in English conversations. Finally, let's do part 4, advanced shadowing practice. Here we are at the most transformative part of our lesson. Shadowing is like becoming someone's vocal mirror, and it's incredibly powerful for developing natural rhythm, emotional expression, and conversational flow. You're going to repeat each line immediately after hearing it, trying to capture not just the words, but the feelings and intentions behind them. Think of this as emotional language training. You're not just learning vocabulary and grammar, you're learning how to express complex feelings and thoughts naturally in English. Don't stress about perfection. Focus on capturing the natural hesitation, the excitement, and the supportive tone of this conversation. Ready? Let's shadow together. So, Maya, have you made any decisions about taking that job offer in Australia next year? Honestly, Alex, I'm really torn about it. The whole situation is still completely up in the air. Wait, didn't you already go through the interview process with that tech company in Sydney? Yeah, I did, and they offered me the position. But I'm also considering staying right here. My current company just promoted me, and I really love my team. Ah, so you're totally sitting on the fence about this major decision? Exactly. I just can't figure out which path would be better for my future. Moving to Australia sounds incredibly exciting and adventurous, but it's such a huge life change. I completely understand why this feels overwhelming. You want new experiences and growth, but you're comfortable where you are now. I'm excited about the adventure, but terrified about leaving everything familiar behind. Take your time to really think it through, but don't overthink it forever. I need to make this choice by the 15th of next month. Whatever you decide, you'll make the right choice for yourself. Thanks so much, Alex. It really helps to talk through these feelings. Incredible work. You've just completed a comprehensive English conversation training session with English Mastery Podcast. I'm so proud of your commitment to improving your conversational skills, especially with these complex, emotional topics. You know what? Every time you practice expressing uncertainty, giving advice, and discussing difficult decisions, you're building the confidence to handle real-life English conversations. Here's my personal challenge for you. Practice with this episode every day for 1 full week. I promise you'll notice significant improvements in your ability to discuss decisions, express mixed feelings, and sound naturally supportive when friends come to you for advice. Remember, fluent English isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about connecting emotionally and authentically with other people. Keep pushing yourself. Stay consistent with your practice and trust the process. You're developing skills that will serve you in friendships, professional relationships, and personal growth conversations for years to come. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today, working on your English skills. Until our next lesson, keep practicing, keep growing, and keep believing in your ability to communicate beautifully in English.